Okay, I'm gonna try to keep my cool in this video. I am extremely angry right now. So, okay, I'm not gonna raise my voice. I'm gonna stay calm. All right, so my fiber is in. All right, they ran it into the house, and here is my fiber ISP's router. Now, before I keep going on, I know some people are gonna say, Red Panda, you can just take that out and put that in your Ubiquiti Dream Machine Pro. And you know what? I'm gonna try that in another video, but right now, my fiber is not working. So I am plugged into the 10 gig SFP Plus WAN port on my Ubiquiti Dream Machine Pro using a SFP Plus to Ethernet adapter, 10 gig capable, then going Cat 6A into the bottom of the ISP provided router into their 10 gig port there. So let me explain why it's not working. I am recording this the next day, so I had some time to cool off and I'm just waiting. Now I'm just waiting. So it's not working yet, but let me explain what happened. So the ISP guy came, the indoor tech came, just one single guy, and actually the first reaction he had when he saw all my mining equipment was XRP is the future. And I just started laughing and I like wanted to kick him out. But I responded with, yeah, there are a few other cryptos that are better than XRP, but do your own research. Anyway, I asked him where he heard about XRP, and he said he heard about it on Facebook. So that probably tells you everything regarding XRP. All right, so the tech came right in the morning, right at 8 a.m. Okay, the window for install was between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. yesterday as of recording. So he came in, saw my whole area, just wanted to see how he was gonna run the fiber. And the conduit for the outside fiber run was right outside that window, right behind that wall, right here. So he went outside and he drilled a hole going inside, pulled that fiber cable through, up into over here, and he did a little spool here. Then I believe this is where like he spliced it into this another junction box here. Then looks like we got a fiber cable going out here. I don't know what that is. Looks like an optical end. Anyways, goes out into this bundle here and it goes into the router. Then again, it looks like it splices into somewhere and it comes back out. And here's the fiber going into, I think, the router. And then for my end, the handoff goes in out of Ethernet, the 10 gig port. So that install for him took about maybe less than 45 minutes. Didn't take him that long. Then, okay, here comes the next part. Here's the fun part of trying to test it, making it work. So he had to call back to HQ, or I don't know, sounded like some sort of call center. He said it was outsourced somewhere, and the people talking definitely sounded Indian. Anyways, another hour goes by. Okay, maybe that's about 10 a.m. He's still on the phone, and he was testing with his laptop. I wish I could get footage, but obviously I can't show you guys that. But anyways, he had his laptop sitting on my evap cooler here. Then he had a USB to Ethernet adapter to test out just the connection, right? The Ethernet connection from the router, okay? At this point, I have been given my static IPs. Okay, I basically got a business line coming in and a bunch of static IPs, which at that point I've already added into my router. But he was on DHCP and testing, he was only getting about 300 download and 15 upload, 15 Mbps upload. So definitely not 3 gig up, 3 gig down. So another hour goes by, it's about 11 a.m. now, okay, so definitely past his 2-hour window for install. There were a number of things I overheard because I was just, sitting on my chair here looking at my Ubiquiti system, just prepping because I have a machine here with a 10 gig SFP Plus card, and I have a 10 gigabit connection to my Ubiquiti aggregation switch, right? Anyways, I overheard, okay, one issue he said at the underground like patch panel area, he said my connection was tied into someone else's, and he thinks that could be the issue. Then he went out, came back after another half an hour just to check to see if it was correct, and he said, yeah, it looks good there. Still on the phone with the call center. Then they said, okay, it looks like there's a profile issue, and my profile wasn't set up for the 3 gig up, 3 gig down. Then he was like, okay, seems like an easy fix. Then he had to go by 12:30 in the afternoon and do another job, and he was gonna come back. So another couple hours go by, he comes back at around 4 p.m. Then he gets back on the call with them, the same call center. I believe it was a lady, and then he was testing his laptop. Then he could get 600 upload, but then 300 download, which was really weird. So still some strange things going on. I don't know what it is. He mentioned something about provisioning on their end, a new system, which a lot of people were still getting used to. I don't know. Anyways, 5 p.m. rolls around. Then he was testing, still on the phone with the lady. Now the tech asked the lady if he could speak to a manager or someone higher up there. Then 10 minutes later, the manager or the head guy says, oh, looks like because you have a new address, all right, because since my fiber was just run here, the system needs to create a new work order in order for you to provision 3 GB up, 3 gig down. And then I was like, are you kidding me? He basically spent all day here and like maybe like only an hour to install the fiber, and like the rest of the day was just, you know, with this call center, and they're just trying to provision my freaking profile for my house for my fiber. Now, to my understanding, that means maybe I could get 5 GB or 10 GB internet, and I asked him that and he said basically yes. The whole provisioning thing is basically like traffic shaping everyone that's on a fiber connection. So to me, that makes sense, obviously. And he said, you know, down the road, 10 gigabit internet is coming. I'm like, oh my God, I want that. Anyways, it's like 6 p.m. now. And he's like, okay, I gotta go. Looks like it's gonna take 24 hours for this new work order to provision in their system in order for me to get my 3 gigabit internet. And you know, throughout the whole day, you guys may have noticed, I actually redid all my network here, and that was great. I also was able to get my AI shelf going here. I'm probably gonna make another video about that. My 3090s, 4090s I got over here, and as well as the network switch I swapped out. So the 24 port I had over there is now over here. So I can see all the traffic that's going to all those rigs, I guess all my salad rigs. They're not on, by the way. Everything is still off because I'm waiting until I get my fiber going, then I can see how those salad rigs are going. But yeah, right now I'm still on my old coax connection, which I truly hate. But yeah, by the end of it, I did see him get 1 gig up and down, but then I tried it and it looks like it's deactivated. So it's the next day, I haven't heard anything, and I'm just waiting now. I was extremely mad yesterday, and I'm leaving in like a couple days to go to Rabbit. So if they don't come in the next couple days, I'm gonna be even more pissed that my fiber is not working. Oh man, I was taking out servers. I put in my UNAS Pro. I ordered some new fiber cables because I didn't have ones that were long enough. And yeah, it's looking better though. My network switch is looking better. Okay guys, that's it. I'm in limbo right now. I don't have my new fiber yet, but I am ready, you know, to get this fiber going and get all my stuff going. I'm losing money, right? The opportunity of having this new fiber, basically I just need upload speed because a lot of my salad rigs were failing on my 150 up, and I'm not able to rent out my GPUs or even get involved in anything remotely AI because of my internet connection. Internet is so important for this type of application. I got my Okta server up as well. Well, not up, but it's I'm getting ready to plug it in. I do have an issue though, okay, which I want to talk about in another video. I'm gonna leave that for another video. The power cables for this 3090, how the heck am I supposed to get in there? Anyways, that'll be for another time. Okay guys, I've ranted on for long enough. I hope this new work order or this provision, whatever, is actually going to work for my fiber connection. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Oh, I got a new metal hose because that one was leaking like crazy. So yeah, it's good now. It's good now because of the little washer. The crappy washer from the green hose is terrible. Just terrible, man. I don't sound angry right now, but trust me, I'm angry.
Wondering what crypto miner hosting is and why you need it? If you're tired of dealing with high heat, constant noise, and skyrocketing electric bills from running your crypto miners at home, we've got the solution. Welcome to Terra Hosting. We make crypto mining hassle-free. Our top-tier facilities ensure your operations run smoothly with an impressive average 99% uptime. Need help? Our 24/7 support team and repair services are always ready to assist you. Got a broken machine? We offer RMA assistance to get you back on track as fast as possible. While you wait for your unit, Terra Hosting will loan you a similar model so that you don't lose hash rate, keeping your profits coming in. Looking to expand your farm? Our clients get significant discounts on mining hardware. Make the smart move to Terra Hosting. Visit terrahosting.io today and experience stress-free crypto mining.